It's the main one that we focus on because, you know what I mean, it's been a lot of talks in the boxing world, and I ain't really trying to do no more talk. I'm ready to, you know what I mean, go through everybody.
What is the inner motivation for you for this fight?
No disrespect, but to come get niggas.
No love. No love. No love. No love. No love. No love. I'm tired of settling beef with you, nigga. I'm up in the ante with heat with you, nigga. I won in my 40s with peace with you, nigga. Don't make me be ShowBizz the street with you, nigga. I'm eating you, nigga. I'm eating you, nigga. My stomach gets straight. I'm feeding my nigga. Come get you a plate. I'm treating you, nigga. My wife, you got cakes. It's her season, my nigga. You bitches are late. You bitches are late. Give me the motto and make. I got the pole that can make. Would you mind if I take? Yo, I'm just trying to be great. You niggas are done for. What you think I was done for? It just hit me to get more. Would you give me an inch for? I'ma take it a mile, take it some more, break for a while, tally it up, then break it all down. Then look at the world I traveled around.
Beat like mine. If you love me, if you love me, then let this be love.
No love. No love. No love.
Up off that. Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. Up off. Y'all know what day it is. Y'all know what day it is, huh? Yeah. Yeah. It's hump day. Baby, baby, do it, do it, do it, do it. What's up, my people? This is ShowBizz, the adult. All right, man, look at what we have here. Let me see, Devin Lucas. Let me see, Uncultured. What's going on with you? Oops. All right, man, look, first I want to say this. Welcome to the hump day, everybody. If you have not done it, please close out the chat, hit the like, and give it up for the Varnell Hills box.
Bring on this with a laugh and do the cabbage patch. Kiss a pretty lady and then sign some autographs. The Varnell man can shaboing boing.
Hit the Tyson bell. I have one question because I was gone yesterday on a Taco Tuesday. I have one question for you. Did you miss me? Hit the Tyson bell. Hold on. Let me see what my man has to say. Yo, man, birthday was yesterday. Happy birthday. The GOAT 23. Can I get that MJ? Hey, brother, I got that MJ. We ain't got that Jordan, but we got that real MJ for you. That Michael Jackson.
So tonight, gotta leave the 9 to 5 up on the shelf.
Let me see. Every does up off that mean. It means everything and nothing at the same time. Hit the Tyson bell. Let me get my preacher rag out. It's the hump day, everybody. I'm looking glossy. Hit the Tyson bell. I don't know why I'm looking this shiny. I gotta get all this together. But let me see. Okay, let's talk. No, look, before we get to talking about boxing, it's gonna be mostly Claresa Shields and Gervonta Tank Davis. Before we discuss all that, man, yesterday, I just went down this rabbit hole on YouTube looking at all this criminal shit, all these criminal cases, and I bumped into when criminals snitch, right? I mean, it's just how quickly they snitch. It was like all on camera. Soon as they get arrested, hey, I know where the guns are. I know where the drugs at. I can give you 5 more people who selling dope out the house. I give you the address, what they look like, all that shit. And you want to know what bothered me? Do you know how many of them was from Chicago? Oh, my town, 2023. I said, what part of the game is that? Chi-Town has changed. You should hear the narration from Chicago 2023, March. I'm like, what? What part of the game is that? Hold up. Let me get my preacher towel out. We moist in the shot. We moist. Okay. Everybody, let's start talking. Not the South Side. Could have been the South Side. Right? So let's talk. Hey, really, Chi-Town, is there an East Side? This has been a debate forever. Is there an East Side? Fair East Side. Is there really an East Side, bro? This has been a debate forever. Let me see. What are you going to do when you got to pick up the Rugo rule? Let me see. Because you broke your back. Final. You ain't lying. This ish bigger than Nino Brown. I'm saying, brother, this ish bigger than. Hold on. I got to turn down the heat. The heat is blasting. Hold on one second. I mean, God dang. Goodness, boy. I mean, dang. The heat was on 82. I'm like, brother. And I'm right by the furnace. So that furnace. Anyway, let's talk. Let's talk. Yes, how does Satan's toenails in here? All right, let's talk. There's 1,000 of you in here. Let's get to it. Let's get to the show. So Claresa Shields. Claresa Shields, somebody released her sparring a Russian guy, 6-1. I didn't see his name. Anyway, well, I saw his name, but I didn't put it in the memory bank. Sparring him, we don't see the whole sparring session. All we see is the moment he drops her. It has gone viral. Claresa Shields doesn't appreciate it. And we'll talk about all that shit. Right? She says that there's no cushion in the glove, egg-shaped form, all that shit. Okay? Now, this is a sparring session that happened 5 years ago. But let me show you the video. And then I can't help it because there's another video that I'm going to show you afterwards that was very funny to me. I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, but it made me laugh. I mean, the internet is undefeated. All right. But here's the receipts. Hold on. Here's the receipt. Receipts, motherfucker! Claresa Shields getting knocked down in this small portion of the sparring session.
Yes. Oh!
See, as you can see, the more you fuck around, the more you're going to find out.
All right. That part made me laugh a little bit. But, all right. Now, listen, I'm not big on the whole sparring thing. What happens in sparring stays in sparring. You guys wanted me to cover it, and I wasn't going to. All yesterday, I didn't even do a video or anything. I'm like, I'm not. I said, I'm not covering that shit. But it has gotten pretty big. I mean, Claresa Shields is not feeling it, and we'll show the videos of Claresa Shields actually her rebuttals to all this. Okay. Now, hold on. I'm being mad over leak sparring. I get being mad. I'm sorry. Over leak sparring is cringe to do that. Facts. But threatening defamation to anyone sharing it is just as cringe. Okay. And this is what my man is talking about. What my man is talking about is this here. Claresa Shields says anybody or network post that sparring video from 5 years ago is getting blocked. and a defamation of character letter because I did not get KO'd. Okay, I got knocked down. All right, bet. So, all right, by a boy with no padding in his glove. Hit the Tyson Bale. Okay. She's not feeling it. All right, and I'm going to give my analysis of this whole thing when it all wraps up, when I'm done presenting it to you guys. I'm definitely going to give my analysis of it, and then we're just going to move on, all right, because you guys was like, yo, ShowBizz, you got to, you can't avoid this. This is, I know you usually don't discuss things outside of boxing, but this is boxing related. So, all right, okay. I give my opinion, now my opinion of it, all right? So, let's continue. Here's what Claresa Shields, the quote, had to say about the knockdown. This was her immediate response.
Why you went and put them gloves in the bag? Tried to hide them bags. Tried to hide them gloves. Answer me that, Derek Santos. Talking about some, these gloves were gifted by Roberto Duran to me, and I didn't know that the padding was that much in there. The gloves in the padding had 0 to no padding in it. Period. That's what it's about. You think I got a problem with getting dropped? It's boxing. It happens. I done been hit so hard. I done seen stars. I done got hit like where I couldn't eat for 3 days, sparring against heavyweight coming up when I was 17. I don't give a about being dropped. But what I will say is, when a try to cheat me, you got me fucked up. And yes, I ran to my car and I grabbed my knife and I was going to cut Derek Santos. Guess who stopped me? Coach John. Because I would slice his old ass up, because don't ever cheat against me. I'm just grateful that in my career that happened to me, even though it was wrong and he cheated and he took the padding out of his gloves because he was mad about it. Even though it happened, I'm happy that it didn't hurt my career moving forward. Like, I only been dropped one time, so I'm like, all right. But sometimes that stuff can be more damaging.
All right. Well, my initial response is I'm annoyed by the video. All right. But that's just a human response. 2, she's a pretty lady. Like, she's a very, you look, she's a beautiful lady, man. And and people, how she responded, people are really not really feeling her right now. Let me see. Santos plans on soon. There you go. You guys are on it. Why am I? But like I said, this show is very much yours as it is mine. So I don't have to play that part of the video. Cool. Santos plans on suing Shields for defamation and has said he has spoken with his lawyers because she's ruining his name. Right. So there's a few things that happened in that video. She kind of crossed a few legal bounds herself. Right. So you got defamation, her accusing Santos and the team of the fighter of cheating, right, taking stuff. I mean, that's the point, that what defamation is, right? So you're bringing up, if he could prove that those claims are false and you are speaking falsely about or demeaning the character of the subjects involved, right? Hit the Tyson Bale. So and then there's this attack with a knife and all those things that there's a few legal bounds crossed there that she said in the video, and that's their response, all right, which I'm not going to go into all that shit is none of my damn business. All right, so let me oh wait, you got some more. Thurman is cackling. Oh shit, we'll talk about Thurman. That's my biggest opinion, is that's the one. And I'll bring that up. Let me see. Happy Hump Day, War Room, equality. Yeah. He said that's equality. And okay, to the defense of Claresa Shields, she's not mad that she got dropped. She's a little pissed that they released that footage, because a lot of fighters, other than Tank Davis, a lot of fighters stick to whatever happens in sparring stays in sparring. You got Jose Benavidez saying that he dropped Errol Spence, but he's not releasing the tape. We all looking for the Tank Davis and Devin Haney tape, right? Of them sparring. They're not releasing that shit, right? Errol Spence has said many times, man, I ain't, whatever is sparring. The Floyd Errol Spence thing, he don't even really talk about it. So there's people who stick to it. So in Claresa Shields' defense, she's blown by that. All right. And she's not mad that she got dropped. But then there's an extra thing that she wants to say that happened. And that was the whole cushion out the glove, which if it's true, then that is a bitch move from any man to do something like that. That's just ridiculous. Okay. But we got more that happened with. So she didn't notice his gloves till she got she didn't get KO'd. She got knocked down. And that's a distinction she wants clear. Hit the Tyson bell. And she didn't notice until the headgear. It's hard. The headgear, bro. You know, it's hard. It's kind of hard to tell with the headgear. All right. So Rolly Romero, the guy that knocked her down in sparring, Rolly gave him his first loss. I think his only loss. And here it is right here.
To see from Romero here in round number 2.
Oh!
I mean, he's not going to settle down because...
Oh!
Yes! Maybe no need to settle down. Romero, who goes right after Amatov's big left hook now, and he's down. Look at that high.
3. Like that if you're a trainer.
That's it. That's
the
end. Look at my man's law. Rolly Romero, he's the GOAT. I know she's the GOAT, but Rolly's the GOAT. All right. 2, I did slip the left hook that dropped Claresa Shields in there for a reason. All right. He got hit with the same left hook. He ain't even bother him. And there's a reason why men should fight men and women should fight women. All right. But hold on. And that'd be a part of my opinion once we wrap all this up. I think if Shields would have done all that Triple G and Thurman talk, men in general talk, I know literally everyone would be on her side here. 100%. But that's why the video was leaked in the first place, from my understanding, because of everything she was saying. And I think they were trying to prove a point. All right, hit the Tyson bell. But she didn't like that. But either way, I can't speak much of it. I'm on neither one of their teams. Okay, so now Claresa Shields, because Rolly's, he released a video that him whooping dude's ass and was like, a man shouldn't touch a woman like that. All right, but I guess he jumped in her DMs, and then Claresa Shields, she bombed on Rolly.
For real, and now y'all talking about she called out Keith Thurman. It still remains that Keith Thurman do not have any boxing skills, and he got power too. Him and Rolly need to fight each other. And Rolly, next time I see you, you can put your dukes up, because I'm gonna punch the out your ass, because whenever I see you in person, you bow down and you be respectful. That's period. But then you want to come to my inbox talking about somebody hating on you. You don't flatter yourself. Is you stupid? Hating on Rolly. You sound stupid. I can guarantee you that Savannah Marshall can whoop Rolly's ass. Shakur gonna whoop Rolly's ass. Devin Haney gonna whoop Rolly's ass. Tia Fimo gonna whoop Rolly's ass. Ryan Garcia gonna whoop Rolly's ass. So Rolly, while your punk ass came to my inbox, I will square up with you and whoop your ass. Literally. I will come to TMT Gym and literally put my hands on you. I will embarrass you with all that power you got. I will embarrass you, little.
Hey, I'm smiling because how about my bros? My bros from the Chi. Everybody from the Midwest. Ain't that every sister you know, dog? That's Claresa Shields. Every time I see her talk and everything, I'm like, brother, I swear before Lord, I grew up with her down the street. I grew up with her down the damn street, dog. All right, hold on. Now, Rolly supposedly tried to have her back, but we don't know everything the DM said. She definitely wasn't feeling it. Okay, she needs to stay in her damn lane. Stop calling out guys. Would seriously hurt her. I agree. Seriously hurt her. I agree. Let me see. Let me see what else I said. The more she talks, the less sympathy I have. Roll out. Facts. I agree. A member for 6 months. Thank you so much, my brother. Hit the Tyson bell. Everybody, make sure you hit the like. I just got my analytics this morning over the year, and only 5%, 0.049 people actually hit the like. I couldn't believe it. Only 5% of people who watch my show hit the like. I don't know what What are y'all on, man? Just like a brother. Like, y'all obviously like a brother. Just hit the like. She's talking brazy. Oh shit. And I wear red too. I can't say that. Okay, let me see. Bizz leaked the snack science. We trying to get right. Hey, I'm saying, brother, let me get right. It's not showing like Terrence Crawford right now, but let me get right. And I'm making a whole video like this is how y'all do to get right. Look the part, stamina, all that shit. Let me see. She sound like half the females I went to high school with. You ain't lying. Did you ever see that one official guy versus woman fight? No. I think it was a kickboxing, but close enough. No, I haven't seen it. That noise you make to say Thwyman. Hit the Tyson bell. Okay. So she gets on Rolly. She snaps off on everybody. And then her last rebuttal to all of this is her releasing video, a compilation of her whipping men's asses in sparring. All right, I got that Box Raw t-shirt, by the way. All right, listen. Here's my opinion, okay? And honestly, seriously, I mean this from the bottom of my heart. And I'm going to talk to all the women out there, Quest, Best Life, Maria, Jackie, all of you women out there. I don't want to miss any of you. Be unique, all of you. She loves to talk in the internet, but can't seem to take it when the internet talks back. That sounds right. That's very Shakur of her. Damn. Damn. That's very Shakur of her. Damn. Okay, so listen. I think that I am okay to talk about this, pretty qualified to talk about this, because I'm the father of a daughter who boxes. My oldest child is my daughter. She's 22 years old and she's boxing. She's already had an amateur tournament where at the end of that tournament, she had to fight a guy. Okay. My daughter is not a small woman. She's like Claresa Shields. Okay. This woman, my daughter, love you, girl. She can swat. She will seriously hurt you if you allow it. All right. She's not small, very athletic, been playing basketball since 8 years old. She's coordinated and she's my daughter. So I've taught her how to punch since I don't even think she can stand before I was teaching her how to punch. All my children. All right. Hit the Tyson Bay. I teach them all how to fight. Okay. Hold on. I just want to say this. I want to say this. It's bad for her brand. She wants to model on magazine covers. They want you to be feminine. Well, listen, Maria. Another thing is, which I think would be makes me pretty qualified to have my opinion, is that you guys have hated the fact that I put women and men together on a pound for pound list because I respect women as warriors. I'm inspired by women as warriors as much as I'm inspired by men. And I think women can be great just like a man can be great. I don't think women can beat men in boxing. Just like I don't think a flyweight can beat a light heavyweight. I don't think women, I can compare greatness and greatness. I can compare Simone Biles, right, in the Olympics as a better Olympian than Michael Phelps in a different sport and different gender. Swimming, gymnastics, man, woman. I can do that, right? Hit the Tyson bell. By accomplishments, by contemporaries, who do they compete against within their world? I can do that, all right? Many people can't. As soon as it get past men, they don't respect it. I'm different, all right? So I'm going to state my opinion. Hold on. She has a big dislike for men But as a father of a girl like ShowBizz, she can handle herself against other women, not men. I need her home safe. Dad can take care of issue if needed. 100%. Now listen, 100%. I want to say this. My daughter has rocked men in the gym, but my daughter has been rocked by men in the gym. And I want to get this across to Claresa Shields, to every woman out there. It is very difficult. You guys don't understand this because I have a personal story to explain this, but there's mostly men in here. So men, stand up. Listen, women always talking about how they want their respect and how they are going to earn it. And there are challenges there, but I'm going to be one of the first ones to say this because Ms. Bizz has rocked me, right? I told you guys the story. It is very difficult for a man who respects women and respects himself and carries himself as a man to defend himself and get his point across at 10% while a woman's going 100. Especially a woman who's skilled, who's a powerful woman, because we don't know what side of the lane to be on. We got egos, all right? We're not trying to whip a woman's ass and put her to sleep, but we're also not trying to get rocked by a woman, and that goes everywhere. So listen, where Keith Thurman was when Claresa Shields was calling him out, he didn't know how to respond. You're making him look like a chump because he can't say, I'll whip her ass. And then he can't say, oh, she will whoop my ass. So when dude caught her with a left, he probably put 30% on it. When my daughter got rocked, my man was literally looking around like, do y'all want me to punch her or not? But they're like, she got to get her work. Give her some work. Dude cleared the space. Bam! Hit my daughter in her head. She said she never felt nothing like that before. Woo! And he barely put mustard on it. He just knows how to punch. He turned his waist. Bam! What do I supposed to do? Be mad? My daughter will whoop every little girl in there. She spars with men all the time. She's too big, too strong. And that's the black two sugars. That's the black two sugars. I'm preaching. Because he was getting his ass whipped by my daughter. I don't hit women. Get in there. He cleared. He barely dropped. Pop. Now listen. Listen. Let me tell you a little story. Man, it is. Let me get my, that furnace is still blowing. Let me tell you a little story. I'm in jiu-jitsu. I told y'all this story before, some of you, but a lot of you guys are new. There's 2,000 people in here, so a lot of you guys are new. I was in jiu-jitsu, and they matched me up with a woman who was a black belt. She was heavy-breasted, long cleavage. I'll never forget. So it made her even more feminine. They told me to get behind her. She'll sit down. I sit down behind her. They want me to put her in a lock and for her to get out of it. So I barely held her, and she wiggled out of it all strong, and then she put me in a lock and choked me, right? I tapped, which was well and good. But she was like, you know, I whipped his ass. So they told us to do it again. I go to do it again. She said, you can grab me, but you're heavily breasted. I'm touching shit. I ain't got that kind of time. So I grab a little bit. Boop. You know, she struggled. She went crazy, got out of it, put me in the yoke. Tap. It was her time. She gets behind me. She's tight. I move a little bit. Her breast is on my back. I'm uncomfortable. I tap. Right? So She starts saying, this dude is easy work. I'm a white belt. So they do it again. I get behind her. She's saying he's easy work. She's sitting there like this. They said, boop. I get pissed. She gets crazy. I choke the hell out of her. I'm a white belt. I said, don't listen, bro. Listen, bro. It's cute. It's cute, but don't you go thinking that you'll whoop my ass. And that's the black two sugars. That's the black two sugars. Right? So it's very difficult to be in that situation. It's all I got to say. Hold on real quick. There were some super chats. Y'all got me hyped up and sweating and shit. There's some super chats. Hold on. Let me see if I can find them. Okay, here we go. She has a big dislike for men. Oh, I read that. Cool, good. Let's move forward. Wow. Shout out to you ladies in the room. Y'all are definitely in here today. What up the rest of the war room? The women in here? Good. Hit the Tyson bell. Good. They're going to keep it a beam. They're going to keep it a beam with you. Hold on real quick. There's so many of you in here. Hold on real quick. Everybody, make sure you hit the like. I don't know if I'd rather see Shields versus Wilder. So it's over quick, or Shields versus Sonny Edwards. So it goes 10. Dog, you're hilarious. Either way, it's going to hurt. Bizz on a Be the Next Bill Haney. Bizz on a Be the Next Bill Haney for his daughter when she goes pro. I'm saying, bruh. She got all my support. Is Bill Haney tripping mentioning Boots and Bud? No. You want to be great? Mention them. Mention them. I think Devin get his ass whipped, but mention them, please. Let me see. If you want to be great, flex on. Sip, pow. King Kong ain't got on me. We want these fighters to be great, right? We can't say they're tripping when they say some great shit. Thank you for understanding the pound for pound ranking means relative skill. Of course, I've been saying that since the beginning, because any dummy can say who beat who, but a real analyst can see the fights that will never happen. Thank you. But if all things are equal, here's who wins and why. Thank you, brother. Very, very simple for me to do. Very simple for me to do. Hit the Tyson bell. But I did put out that men's pound for pound list, and we'll talk about that if you guys want me to explain it. We'll talk about it. Not to change the subject, but I feel like I don't hear about Better BF versus Bivol enough because the fight's not happening. Not anytime soon. You got Bivol about to fight Alter, and you got Better BF and Colin Smith. In the boxing community, is that the best fight in boxing right now? It's one of them. It's definitely one of them. I don't know about the best fight right now, but it's definitely one of them. Let me see. A member for 38 months. Thank you so much, baby. Bye. Yeah, I need to turn the AC on in the winter. Jane, what? Of your choker. This has me effed up. Brother. Let's be honest. She's been talking crazy for years. You made me spit out the breakfast blunt. Brother, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, brother. But it's as real as it can get. I let her know. And I'll never forget when she was walking to her car, I was behind her and she had her gym bag. And then she said, I didn't know you were that strong. I said, how would you have known? I'm not trying to demonstrate how strong I am physically to a woman. As a man, you just don't do that. Men just don't do that. They don't walk around trying to show, unless they're soft, but they ain't running around trying to show how dominant physically they are over women. A real man, that's not even on our minds. But don't bring that dude out. Don't bring him out. Don't bring him out. Okay, let's move forward. Before we go forward into Gervonta Tank Davis being mad at ShowBizz, before we move forward, we got to do a look at that. Everybody, look at that.
Look at this. Somebody come look at this. Look at this. Somebody come and look at this.
Look at that. Look at that.
This is called the Skateboard Chronicles. Check this out.
Why? No, to the camera. Why? Because I'm gonna hit you in the fucking face with the skateboard as soon as you say the N-word. Because you can't say it.
Oh, baby, don't you do it. Don't do it.
Niggas.
Oh, there they go. There they go.
Told you. I told you. I told you.
You can't say the N-word, my boy.
Can't say the N-word, my boy. Let me see. These story build-ups be hilarious. Heavily breasted. Choke shorty out and tap it with my job with the spoon. Help me, please. Help me, please. Brother, I'm saying, brother, what did she want me to do? So is that the guy that KO Claressa on the powerful man used to? Let me see. A new member, baby. And he did KO Claressa. It was a knockdown. Let me see. It's the Tyson Bell. Y'all want to hear it again? Hey, check this out. Don't say, hey, check this out one more again. Wait a minute. It is.
Why? No, to the camera. Why? Because I'm gonna hit you in the fucking face with the skateboard as soon as you say the N-word. Why? Because you can't say it.
Oh, baby, don't you do it. Don't do it.
Niggas.
Oh, there they go. There they go.
Told you. I told you. I told you.
You can't say the N-word, my boy.
Let that be a lesson. I hope that resonates. Okay, look. So I'll take. Okay. Hold on. Hey, listen. So you guys know that let me see. Homie invited to the cookout. Love to see. hey, y'all know that I don't call it a criticism of Tank Davis. I was saying, in order for Tank Davis to be great in this current platform, in this current landscape, rather, of boxing, in order for Tank Davis to be great, he has to move up to 140. Because I'm trying to think of who the great matchups would be right now at 135 to make him great. All the rest of the four kings went up to 140. Shakur Stevenson is at 135, but it doesn't look like that fight could be made, especially with the snooze fest Shakur Stevenson put on his last fight. So it's not really considered a money-making fight. And you know the money team put money over legacy, currency over legacy. So I don't see how Shakur Stevenson and Tank Davis can happen. So I'm saying, well, for Tank Davis's career, in order for him to be great, because I want him to be great, and I've said this many times, I think Tank Davis is the best one out of all of them. I want to see him beat him up. Like you said at the beginning, I want to go get, right? So I want to see him against those guys. I think he's the best one. And if he were to beat Devin Haney, beat Teofimo Lopez, he already beat Ryan Garcia, but beat him at 140 or whatever, beat Matias or whatever, that'd just look so great for his career, because Sugar Ray Leonard beat Duran. He beat Hearns. He beat Hagler, beat Wilfred Benitez, right? So who's the Leonard is what we want to know. Is it Devin Haney? Is it Tank Davis? And when I said that on Twitter, Tank Davis didn't like it so much. Here's the receipts from Tank Davis. He said, because I said, considering the boxing landscape, Gervonta will not be an all-time great if he doesn't move up to 140. Gervonta said, y'all are not boxing fans. These is dick eaters. I already did that, remember? Now, listen, bro. To call me a dick eater is pretty funny. But listen, hold on, let me see. A new member, baby. But listen, all right? I get the response because nobody likes to be criticized, all right? You can take criticism, but you don't like it, especially when you're a celebrity and you get it from millions of people all the time. It wears you out, I promise you. Yesterday, with me not going live for the Taco Tuesday, I felt great because I didn't even look at my phone until like late afternoon, until I started posting those shorts. I kept my phone away from me because it's great health-wise, right? I put up my pound for pound list and I included women, and I knew people were going, oh, women, right? I knew that was going to happen. I didn't feel like battling everybody. I left it alone after a while. Okay. So I get that response because nobody likes being criticized by millions of people. I get it. But he knows, and everybody knows by looking at that response, that I wasn't talking about going up to 140 for one fight and coming back down. Y'all know that. Let's not act crazy. I'm not talking about going up for the fact that you weighed 140 once and went back down. I'm talking about, y'all know what I'm talking about. I don't even have to explain it. Let me see. He said he got mad and choked her out. Same thing just happened with my girl, and she's a doctor. You will think she'd know better. Okay, you guys know what I mean. Gervonta, I want to say this: if this gets to Team Gervonta or the money team, I like the money team. We're good, and I may be one of very few who's good with the money team and good with the Haneys. So I have no horse in this race whatsoever. I never do. I'm unbiased, but that can prove it to you. All right. I'm good with Bill Haney. Me and Bill Haney like this. And the money team, we talk every day. Right. So I have no problem with them. I like them both. All right. But I just want to see greatness. I want to see greatness. And I think Tank Davis can potentially be that. And Devin Haney, what he did with Prograis was a great feeling because Devin Haney showed power. Devin Haney he got momentum right now. Tank Davis, you know, he had the legal issues, so his momentum kind of went down. I hope that clears up to where he gets in the ring from a boxing fan's perspective. I don't know what's going on with their families and stuff like that. But from a boxing fan's perspective, I want to see as many great boxers fighting each other as possible. All right. So it would be my dream to have Tank Davis at 140. Now, I want to say this. Bizz, thank you for being unbiased and fair and swearing to your own heart. 100%. I have nobody else to be as truthful to. First, me, and then the rest of you, and not changing. Keep doing you, brother. Thank you so much, my brother. Hit the Tyson bell. Dog, I can lie to y'all, but can't lie to myself, right? So there's no sense of lying to y'all. Right. I don't feel good lying to myself. Let me see. Tank groupies saying he isn't big enough for 140 are the same people that say 5'7" Canelo is too big for 6 foot Charlos and Boo Boo. Right. LOL, make it make sense. Well, I want to say this for everybody that says he's not big enough for 140. All right, pause. I said this in my video and I'll say it again. Tank Davis is 5'5". Manny Pacquiao was 5'5" and made a career out of 147. Henry Armstrong was 5'5", made a career out of 147, and he went to middleweight, right? So what you're actually saying, if you're claiming to be Tank fans, and what you're saying is he's not as good as them. He's not as good as Pacquiao or Henry Armstrong, who are 5'5". He's not as good as them. And I'm against what you're saying. I think he is, because I saw him at 140 dribbling Mario Barrios off the canvas. If that's not a good fighter, I don't know who is. Mario Barrios is campaigning at 147 right now. He fought Thurman. He beat Ugas. So while y'all limiting to Tank Davis and saying he's too little, he can't do it. My Tank Davis, y'all want too much. I'm saying he can because he's a badass. I'm different than y'all, right? So I think he can do what Henry Armstrong and Manny Pacquiao did, because I saw him do it against Mario Barrios. He got the skill to do it. But unlike Floyd Mayweather, right, who had the ultimate skill to do it, and he did it off skill alone, fight at 147, 154, he also got the power like Duran, who Duran was fighting that best lightweight of all time, and fought Hagler at middleweight because he had the power to do it. So while y'all claim to be Tank Davis fans and putting a limit on him and saying what he can't do, I'm saying what he can. That's the difference between me and you. All right. Number two, the guys that I want him to fight are guys who moved up themselves. Teofimo Lopez, Devin Haney, these guys moved up themselves. All of a sudden, they moved up too much for Tank, the little guy. I don't feel that way about Tank the way y'all do. All right. So I think, and I know Tank Davis said that he's uncomfortable at 140. He said it multiple times, and I show you guys the receipts. But that's what greatness is. I want to make this point. Greatness isn't about doing what comes easy to you. It's about doing what challenges you and being successful. Let me repeat that. It's not about doing what comes easy to you. It's about doing what challenges you and being successful. So I do think Tank Davis will not be dominant at 140 like he is at the smaller weight classes, but that's what makes you great. Sugar Ray Leonard did it. Duran did it. Hearns fall all the way up to cruiserweight. That's what makes you great. Roy Jones, Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather was jumping up weight classes because he was going after greatness. He was going after De La Hoya, Shane Mosley. He was going after them. Manny Pacquiao did it better than everybody ever. 5 lineal champion, 8 division where he did it better than everybody ever. And the thing about Tank Davis is he's knocking on 30. So he's running out of time. His prime years. I'm not criticizing as much as I'm begging for Tank Davis fans to want Tank Davis to allow Tank Davis to be great. Tank Davis already know he's great, but I need his team to allow for him to demonstrate it. That's all I'm saying. Let me see. What else we have? Oh yeah, I read that. I read that. Canelo Alvarez did it. He's doing it now. I would love for Floyd to come out of retirement and fight Haney because of his dad's comment about it's Devin's era. I wouldn't, because if Devin was to whip his ass, I'd be so mad. I'd be like, that's an old ass Floyd. Like, let me see. Tank himself admitted that he's scared of bigger guys. He didn't say scared, but did he say scared? He did say scared. What did he say? He said, I was, did he say scared? Well, I'm trying to take up for him at this point. And not willing to fight without rehydration, and not willing to fight. Damn, in so many words. Okay. His action shows that. But I'm saying I want him to move up to 140. But I can't. That was I can't say anything about that statement. Let me see. Watching you shows me the type of fighter I want to be. Much love, brother. Hit the Tyson Bear. I love that. I love that so much. Let me see. What else we have? Hit the Tyson Bell. So that's my rebuttal. Hold on. Let me see Leonardo. We have to say this guy's hilarious. This guy's hilarious. He pissed me off at times. I celebrate him at other times. He's one of the more perfect war room guys. You guys got to get to know him. If he isn't challenging himself, he isn't Tank anymore. He's Tank shit. See? Right? Davis. He's Tank Davis. All hail to Tank. I'm Whittle, right? See, this guy, you guys get to know him. He's the real one, the real troll. I needed to hear that quote about greatness, chasing my dreams, and today was a tough one. Thanks, Bizz. See, somebody had to hear it. I love knowing that you heard that and you felt great about that. I needed to repeat it for myself. All right, because there's challenges that I'm going up against, and I'm like, yo, this is what life is all about. Much love. So DJ spin the sound. Let me see. Talk to him, Bizz. Tank is petrified to fall short. Ain't a long fall, is it? Funny. Jokes. Let me see. Even if it's not him getting KO'd, he don't want to be all over the internet. Well, that's why Claresa Shields is pissed. Nobody likes that shit. But Tank Davis put everybody else, red catch, getting wobbled all over the internet, right? Him knocking out people, he puts it all over the internet. All right? You know, you live by the sword, you die by the sword. That's what made Muhammad Ali so great. Muhammad Ali had a broken jaw after Ken Norton, and he sat right there in front of Howard Cosell. Howard said, look at your jaw. Look how swollen. Muhammad Ali was in your face when he lost and in your face when he won. That's greatness. Let me see. Chick, I got some platform shoes from the 70s. I can lend so he cannot feel so little. Stop. Can you stop? Stop. Let me see. Tank is used to having an edge. In his fights, rehydration clause opponents fight out of weight. Yeah, a lot of the fighters they dared to be great to fight him. Hector Garcia, Leo Santa Cruz, right? A lot of those guys coming up to fight him. I hear what you're saying, bro. He was bigger than a lot of guys. I hear what you're saying. I mean, he's bigger. Flex on him. Jason. Seep. Left hand on you. Pow. King Kong ain't got on me. Let me see. Pretty Boy Floyd proved that he was a great fighter. Yep, Money Mayweather was an excellent businessman. This generation of fighters want the money before they prove their greatness. Haney is daring to be great compared to Devin, who did Tank beat. Okay, listen. The whole approach with Haney compared to Tank, fine. I do blame Floyd a bit for that, because like Jason said, Floyd Money Mayweather was the businessman. Well, that's the man who exists. That's the man that's here, right? So when he is bringing Tank along, he's coming from that mindset. I wonder sometimes if he's forgotten himself. Pretty Boy, right? Now, Devin Haney, on the other hand, he said legacy over currency. A lot of that has to do with Bill. Bill came up admiring, not just watching, but admiring Sugar Ray Leonard and all those boys. See, he, like me, he came up watching Hagler, Hearns, Sugar Ray Leonard. So when he sees his son, when he was bringing the son up, he wants him to be like them. So Bill Haney has that impression on him. Whereas Tank is hearing something different from Leonard Ellerby and Floyd, right? Money, preservation. Get out of this with all your faculties and as much money as you can make, which I get that. They both just got two different approaches. And at the end of the day, it's the fans. It's on you to say who's great or not. It's not on them. You can call yourself great all you want, right? But it's on the fans who pay their money, who come to see you, to say who is actually the greatest one. Now, we can appreciate when you go about it business-wise. I appreciate it. Get to the bag. Think about yourself. I get it. But I think about me as a boxing fan. And I'm going to say, along with the rest of you in the war room and all the other boxing fans in the boxing world, are going to say who we deem to be greater. Love what you did, but what did you do for me? The fan. The fan gets you paid. And the fan also gives you that title. Hit the Tyson bell. Let me see. You're 100% right about Tank. Devin is almost 5 years younger and greater than Tank. He has to move up and prove he's the man right now. If Tank, it's Dev and Tio. And Teofimo Lopez and Matias are right now in negotiations to fight each other. Let me tell you something about Tio. Tio had two horrible performances right before he had an excellent performance against Josh Taylor, who I said was tailor-made for him. Remember I said that? But Sandor Martin is a damn problem. I said it before the fight. Sandor Martin, who is not a big name, he gives people issues. He will give you fits. So the fact that Teofimo Lopez didn't look good against him, who I thought he got away with one. I thought Sandor Martin whooped his ass because that knockdown, he got knocked down twice, in my opinion. All right. I mean, obviously he got knocked down twice. They just officially called one knockdown. Him not looking bad against Sandor Martin made sense to me. But two, he fought him. Him fighting Matias or negotiating with Matias is some real shit. That's how they're moving. As you can't blame a boxing fan for looking at Tio and being like, that's the type of fighter I'm supporting. Right? I'm telling you, he makes that fight. He may get the Sean Porter Award. There's a race for the Sean Porter Award. Devin Haney, David Benavidez, Teofimo Lopez. I got a race, right? Katie Taylor, Amanda Serrano for fighting 12-round, 3-minute rounds for women, right? Trying to push that forward, push the women boxing forward. There's a race for the Sean Porter Award. That Teofimo Lopez is looking like he's a real one. All right. Let me see what else we got. Trap, one of my favorites. Even if that only cared about Tank only cared about currency, he will still have to move up. Good, fantastic point. Yeah, but Trap, fantastic point. But what I'm thinking is risk versus reward. So if the risk and reward is meeting too close, then let's drop some stipulations. Rehydration clause, catch weight, right? Because we want the risk to be as low as possible and the reward as high as possible. That's how that's business. That's being a business mind. Let me see. He said nervous. Yeah, I don't think he used the word scared. You're right. Hey, Bizz, how do I improve my back shots for my what the hell? Let me see. Your prediction if Stevenson and Tank fight. Like I said, I think Tank will probably beat them all. And like I said, no disrespect to Shakur, no disrespect to the Haneys. I love the Haneys, my boys. But I mean, that's just my analysis on it. I think T.O. is a problem, but I think Tank is a better T.O. I do. I think him and T.O. very similar. I just think he's a better version. I think Tank beats them all. I do. I think he's the best one. But me thinking it means shit. I'd rather see it. I can think it and be wrong as long as I see it. Right? Y'all all saw me think that Spence would beat Terrence Crawford. He definitely ain't do that. Right? But I'm happy we saw it. That's the biggest thing. Not me being right, but us seeing the fight. Tank. Yeah. I feel you, brother. And you super chatted, brother. Thank you so much, Trap. You're the best, bro. Tank fans, see this guy Leonardo, he's coming at y'all. Tank fans, new name, Tink, and the Tinkerbells. See? Make it official, Bizz. I'm not doing that, brother, because I love the boys, man. I love them boys. Tink. See? Fans are officially a Tinkerbell. You do that. You can do that on this channel. All right? This is your platform, too. Do what you do, bro. Remember Garcia said that no one cares about belts. I felt like he summed up the young boxers in one sentence. Yeah, but it's okay to not care about belts. I get it. But care about matchups. I don't care about the belts. As if I get the matchups, the belts are just indicators that who you match up with is a good one. It let people know, oh, he's a champion. But being a champion is different now because there's so many different belts. You don't even have to beat anybody. Matias. Run through his resume. 3 great fighters he beat. Got a belt, though. Belts mean something different now than it used to. It's just oversaturated, right? Hit the Tyson bell. But so now it's kind of different. I want the matchups more so than the belts. All right. But the belts, I mean, that's if you're into like Devin Haney, he's into it. I like that. Right. Undisputed, your WBC champion. I mean, he's going about it in an old school way. Somebody has to. Rolly should be number 1 on your pound for pound list. Brother, he's the GOAT. There's no list. He's above and beyond lists, bro. He's above and beyond lists. Let me see what else we got. Okay, so a quick commercial from our sponsor. Then I'm going to show some more receipts, and then we're going to go to the X-Files. All right. So here's a quick message from our sponsor, MyBookie. Look, you know, sporting events is just that much more fun when you participate, right? And this is a fight site, so you know we get lit. You know the ShowBizz adult community is going to get lit. MyBookie is holding us down on this one, man. I've been participating on MyBookie, and I'm having a good time. And if you're anything like me, you just want to make your deposits and withdraw and enjoy your winnings. And there's a lot of perks. If you add ShowBizz to the promo code, you get some perks here. You get $200 cash on your first deposit of $50 and more. And this cash is real cash that you could use and play with immediately. And I know this is a fighting community, mostly boxing, and we do some UFC. We love betting on the fights here, but they do have perks for the NFL and for collegiate football now that it's football season. I know Aaron Rodgers went down. Too bad. He went down. He went down with a leg, which is why MyBookie is offering the first 2 legs of the parlay. You can cash out and then bet again and get busy. That's just different, right? In the middle of your parlay, after the first 2 legs, you can do those things. There's a lot of things that they're offering on MyBookie. It's just a lot of fun with all the bonuses. And typically, you get 10 times the rollover with your bonuses, man. I mean, MyBookie is a lot of fun, and I've been having a lot of fun there. Yeah, seriously, no jokes. And we're going to even have more fun with this community and place more bets and have more fun, troll each other, have a good time. All the links to MyBookie is in the description box below. Don't forget, if you're a part of this community, you can benefit by adding ShowBizz to the promo code. Now go back and enjoy the present me talking some more shit about boxing. I'm out. I feel the same way about Habib. Only 3 real ops. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. He had shit. Hey Biz, what do you think about Floyd's new tank 2.0? I don't see a difference. I don't see it. David Benavidez or Devin Haney, fighter of the year. Both had 2 impressive fights. Both of them 2 impressive fights. Yeah, 100%. Hit the Tyson bell. I agree. Okay, so let's move forward. What do we have next? Let's do another look at that. And then we'll talk the PBC. All right. So everybody, here's another look at that.
Look at this. Somebody come look at this. Look at this. Somebody come and look at this.
Look at that. Look at that.
Here's what I call, I feel you, dog.
Thank you. Just for future reference, drivers live off of tips. If y'all don't tip, we don't make money. This is how we feed our families.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you how I am. I got a short fuse. It's really bad. If that guy would have said that to me, I would have said, these pieces is how I feed my family. I get the away from my house. That's exactly what I would have said. And I would have meant it from the bottom of my heart. You don't go checking me, bro. I don't give a damn. You may even be right because he ordered a shit ton of food. All right. He ain't give him a red cent for the tip. I hear you. But, bro, you go trying to check. Listen, I ain't obligated to do shit. I feel you. Now get the F away from my house. I swear before Lord, I would have said that. I swear before Lord. That's why I don't go anywhere. Y'all say, ShowBizz, you a big deal. You know, your people know you out here. I don't know. I don't know how many people know me. I don't go. I'm in the crib, bro. Because the fuse, bro. The fuse. Let me see. Let me see what you have to say. Flex on them. Seep, pow. King Kong ain't got on me. T.O. is one of my favorite fighters today. He proves that losses don't define your career. Oh, yeah, you have good and bad days, especially when you're challenging yourself all the time. And it has given him the best resume out of this young talent today. Agreed. Because of who he fought and when he fought them, very much. Who he fought and when he fought them, pretty much. If Inoue wins his next fight, he's fighter of the year. So you got 2-time undisputed Fulton, Katie Taylor, 2-time undisputed simultaneously. So you got that going on. You got Terrence Crawford destroying Errol Spence. You got Devin Haney, what he did. You got David Benavidez. It's tough. It is tough, man. Inoue is one of them. It's tough, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think it's between Devin and due to their performances. Because David Benavidez, he exposed Boo Boo, right? It was like Boo Boo was seen as the boogeyman, and David beat the hell out of him, right? And he beat Plant, which that was a good fight, though. What do you think about just like Devin Haney and Lomachenko, though? That's a good fight. See, Lomachenko is a greater fighter than Boo Boo and Plant. And then he smoked Regis Prograis. It's easy now to look at it and be like, yeah, Regis has short arms and he's not that good. But I was there. When I said all I had to say was Devin won the weigh-in and everybody was jumping down my throat, pause. All right, saying that Regis was going to kick his ass. All of a sudden, everybody's like, it was an easy fight and Regis wasn't that good. Yeah, it's easy to say that now, right? I can go through the comments and just take pictures of everybody who said that shit. Now, crickets, right? But at the time, y'all thought Devin Haney couldn't punch through a wet paper bag, and that Regis was going to knock him out because he got no chin. Now he gets whitewashed 120-107, knocked down and rocked a couple times. All of a sudden, you want to demean his victory. You know, so I just think, you know, with Inoue, definitely though. Shit. What do you think about Conor Ben versus Haney? I don't see Conor Ben getting in the ring. Ben wants to welcome Haney to 147, and Bill loves the idea. Thoughts on the potential matchup? I think Devin Haney needs to fight again at 140 before he starts jumping up to 147. I don't think he should try to get out of reach too far from Tank and out of listen, first of all, he shouldn't wrap his whole legacy around Tank. So I get that. If you're going to go do your thing, do your thing. But there's not much at 147 now. Everybody's gone, right? Except for Boots. There's not much at 147. So all the smoke is at 140. I haven't seen him versus Ryan Garcia in a pro fight yet. Haven't seen it yet, right? I wouldn't mind seeing him against Mario Barrios. I haven't seen him against Teofimo Lopez yet. So there's stuff to do. Don't go hopping over all that smoke when 147 is pretty vacant right now, except for Boots. Let me see. I always thought Haney beats T.O., but can't beat Loma or Tank. I question Shakur Stevenson outcome. I would lost it to that piece of guy. Yeah, I would lost it. But that's not a bad assessment, brother. It's almost been a year since we lost a legend and pillar to the war room. Rip BK. Damn. We love you. Hit the Tyson Bell. BK was that dude. It's almost been a year, like this month, right? Nobody told him to work that job. Yeah, nobody told him to work that damn job, bro. Right? You should have got a different one. All right. Okay. Let's move forward. Check out what Eddie Hearn had to say about the PBC. Check this out.
PBC don't like to promote their fighters.
What do you mean? What do you mean by that?
Who is the promoter?
Right.
Of PBC? Can't be Al Heyman apparently, because that's a breaking of the Ali Act. He's an advisor. So who is the promoter? Like, you need to be up there on the stage talking about these guys, talking about David Morrell. You need someone going out across his platforms, across every media interview with a big megaphone saying David Morrell is the best at 168. He'll fight anybody now and beat anybody. But instead, you've got a guy that, doesn't really speak a lot of English. That's like, just everybody in boxing, which is a tiny, tiny audience, knows how good David Morrell is. And they already know how good Andy Cruz is. How do we convince the average casual fan to tune into Andy Cruz? Well, someone, hopefully, across my following or whoever's platforms, my speech on Saturday was good enough to reach millions across different platforms, and someone go, wow, who is this kid?
I'm going to tell you something. He's flat out wrong. I hear y'all. Here's my take. He's flat out wrong. How? I know. It's confusing, right? Tell him, Bizz. Let me tell you, it's confusing, but let me tell you why he's wrong. He's flat out wrong. Let me tell you why he's wrong, bro. Okay, why? Because nobody is getting it. No matter how much we say it in this war room from this community and how much we repeat it, no one gets it. The way the PBC is set up is not set up in a traditional way. It's not. So Eddie Hearn is speaking from tradition. He's a promoter and he promotes his fighters. The PBC, listen to me closely, y'all. Let me listen to me closely. Tank was scared to fight Loma in his prime. That's an opinion. I don't think Tank's afraid of anybody. But now Floyd, different story. Let me tell you the way the PBC is set up. Listen to me closely. It is set up. It is trying to position itself like the UFC. If it was up to the PBC, and they tried to do this years ago, They try to have a PBC belt. The PBC is trying to be a boxing league. It's trying to be an association like the NBA, NFL, UFC, MLB. It's not put together in a traditional sense. The PBC is promoting the PBC. UFC promotes the UFC. That's why if a fighter got a problem with Dana White, McGregor, John Jones, whatever, get out of here. He doesn't care because it's not about each fighter. Francis Ngannou, fine. The UFC will always work because they're promoting the UFC. The NFL, no dances in the end zone, the no fun league. They're promoting the league. They're promoting the NFL. The athletes can come and go. I'm telling you. Facts. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. That's why Eddie Hearn said, well, he can't be a promoter because the Ali Act. He ain't a promoter. The PBC is trying to be something different, altogether different. That's why all these promotion companies are under them. You got Errol Spence with his own promotion company. Each fighter, Tank Davis, everybody got their own promotion. TGB Promotions, everybody got their own promotions under the PBC banner. The PBC wants out. Thank you, Charles Edward. God, because this man knows business more than anybody. I'm happy he peeped. Hold on, y'all. Here we go.
On him.
Cheese. His name is Cheese.
They say they don't fuck with me, but
Bling, bling.
King Kong ain't got
Oh, Jay. Team Spence, but I think Bud should win all the awards this year. Basketball, football, soccer. Yeah, I know he's a Bo Jackson. I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. Listen, best thing that ever happened to boxing, which the best thing to happen, the best thing that can happen won't happen. It won't happen. But the best thing that can happen, and take it however you want it. Y'all will hate it or whatever y'all want. But out of Golden Boy, Matchroom, Top Rank, the PBC is the only one that has organized and put the business together like an association where Matchroom could be under the PBC. Golden Boy can be under the PBC. Top Rank could be on. I understand egos. They won't let that happen. But if that were to happen for boxing, and they can all be on the zone, I don't give a shit. They can be on whatever network they want to pick, Amazon Prime, whatever. But if they all were to join forces and join that organization, that association, boxing could be under one umbrella, can be a boxing league, and everybody can fight each other. I don't feel that way because of the PBC. I don't feel that way because of Top Rank, Matchroom, or Golden Boy. I feel that way because I want boxing to be the #1 sport in the world again. And that only way that can happen is if the best fight the best all the time. The #1 ranked guy fight the number 2 ranked guy. And the champion fight the #1 ranked guy. I'm not saying it's going to happen. I'm saying that's how it can happen. No, Al would do that. How would Al never do that? He'll do that because he'll get all the bread. No one else would succumb to Al Heyman. And I get that, right? Bob Arum has been in the game since the game started, right? I think he was 40 years old when Jack Johnson fought Jim Jeffries, all right? But what I'm saying, and there's no way he's going to succumb to Al Heyman. I get that. I'm just saying theoretically, the PBC is the only one that is designed like a association, while everybody else are promotion companies. Aram is eternal. I know. Whatever he's eating or however, I want the secret for sure. Right? I want to be around as long as I can. I'm against monopolies. You're against monopolies. So you're against the NBA. So my man said, so you said I'm against monopolies. I just want to understand. So you like when there was the NBA and the ABA. You like when there was the NFL and the AFL. You don't like the Super Bowl. Let me just ask you. So you liked it better when the 76ers were with the ABA and shit. Like, you like that better. You're against that because that's what I'm practically saying. Or are you against it if it's Al Heyman? You will love it if it's Bob Arum. Are you against it, period? I don't like monopolies either, but this is a different thing. Are you against it, period? Or are you against it when it comes to certain entities? That's something you have to ask yourself. All right, let me see. Not when it comes to sports. Competition, I want them all competing. I want them all fighting each other, right? As far as competition amongst businesses, I don't care if the NFL is going up against the NBA or the UFC is going up against boxing, right? Or the UFC going up against the PBC. That's the competition that's nice. But fighters competing against each other is what I'm about. Tank is going to end up like Riddick Bowe, not enough names. Well, he has to move up to 140. I think he's willing. Bob Arum, witness the crucifixion live. Oh, shit. Yo, ShowBizz. What's up? Hit the Tyson Bell. He said, PBC is killing it, though. Yeah, I'm hearing through the grapevine. I'm not even going to tell you what I'm hearing through the grapevine. Let's leave it alone. Let me let it be announced first before I go. No, I do have an X-Files. Well, here's the commercial for Bam Rodriguez and Sonny Edwards. Come to live stream commentary this weekend. I'll be calling Jake Paul on Friday, and I'll be calling that fight on Saturday. Boxing doesn't need a Dana White. No, it doesn't need a Dana White, but it can use one umbrella. Dana White don't have to run boxing. Don't need him, but it needs one umbrella, right? That's why we don't get the fights we want. We can't complain about not getting the fights we want and then not wanting to be one umbrella, right? Let me see. Did you see what Thuyman said about Dev? Shake my head, stupid. No, I haven't yet. Shit, I may have to do another video on that. Is it good? It's probably funny, bro. You said shake your head. Oh, Lord. Okay, everybody, let's do some X-Files, the BK with cheese. Where we at? Here it is, the X-Files.
Twitter fingers.
Cheese. His name is Cheese.
It's cheese, snitches. X-Files, mother.
So my man said he wants the ABA and the NBA. He hated that it was the NBA, and he likes the AFL and the NFL. He hated that it became the NFL. Well, I mean, that's you. I just think it's beautiful that way. Let me see. The WBC will likely now order Devin Haney to defend his WBC super lightweight world title versus Sandor Martin next. See? So that's a weird fight. Regis Prograis versus Martin was initially ordered, but the WBC allowed an exception for Prograis to fight Haney to take place on the condition that the winner faces Martin. See? Now y'all going to see how much of a problem Sandor Martin is. Let me see. Oscar De La Hoya says he wants to make Devin Haney versus Ryan Garcia after watching Haney unanimous decision win over Regis Prograis. Oscar De La Hoya said, I'm going to push for Ryan Garcia versus the real Devin Haney. Let's go. All right. Let's move forward. Roy Jones Jr., 54. Roy Jones Jr., 54, has now confirmed that he's in talks to fight Tommy Fury, 24, next in an exhibition. We're in talks. It's been negotiated. Tommy is inexperienced, and that's balanced out by my experience. I'll say that I'm 75% sure this exhibition happens. I'm done. I'm done seeing my hero, my old heroes. Right. I saw Holyfield looking. I think Roy, don't fight another old man. Roy versus James Toney. I crack up. I love that to death. Roy versus, if I see Roy go to sleep against Tommy Fury, I would never be the same. All right, let's move forward. Canelo's next fight announcement, the Mexican boxing star, just boxing star, bro, is in talks with Al Heyman today to discuss his next opponent. Jamal Charlo, Terrence Crawford, and David Benavidez are all options. Please, David Benavidez on Cinco de Mayo, rematch September, Mexican Independence Day. Let's go right through this. I'm doing everything I can to put Misfits Boxing on the map. Love me or hate me, I'm the face of Misfits. This is Anthony Pretty Boy Taylor. I want to work towards being the next pay-per-view star. His fights are shit. The bells and whistles are awesome. The girls twerking on their way to the ring, whatever. That has its benefits. But Anthony Taylor fights suck. Snooze fest. Let's move forward. The Ring Magazine's pound for pound list. Terrence Crawford, number 1. 2, Naoya Inoue. 3, Alexander Usyk. 4, Canelo Alvarez. 5, Dimitri Bivol. 6, Errol Spence. 7, Devin Haney. 8, Gervonta Davis. 9, Teofimo Lopez. 10, Vasil Lomachenko. All right, let me see what you have to say. Year of Undisputed, every weight class should have a sub-series. Top 10 rank and host one top dog in every division. That'll stop all this ducking and grab fights, money grab fights and shit. Yeah, I hear you. Tournament, and I'm telling you, the fighters want that shit. Bruh, Charles Edward. They gonna keep Loma on there. I swear. They love Loma. You can't get more biased than this. All right. Let's move forward. Claresa Shields. I did enough Claresa Shields today. Let's keep going. Teofimo Lopez versus Matias has reportedly been discussed in substantive talks. It's claimed the IBF and WBO super lightweight world title unification could be eyed for June 7th or 8th on the Puerto Rican Day Parade weekend. Wow. In New York. Teofimo Lopez gonna beat the hell out that guy from pillar to post, bro. Matias, he's a hard puncher, gritty guy. Teo is he boxes on top of punch hard and counter puncher. He's gonna beat the hell out of Matias. Y'all see. I got my money on Teo. Deontay Wilder on Anthony Joshua. I've always thought Joshua was mentally weak. Damn. Well, this has not just started. I've always thought he had a very weak mentality. Damn. Well, why you shake his hand? Why you shake his hand at the thing? Especially when it comes to fighting me. It's no secret. Brother, but why? Why? I love Wilder like a play, because then why, when you stood next to him, Anthony was looking at you like, what's up? And he was just like, come on, man, don't leave me hanging like that. Deontay Wilder is my guy. But I'm saying, is this just a hype the fight, or you don't respect him? Maybe he didn't say he don't respect him. He just said that he's mentally weak. But that's disrespectful. I hear you. At the same time, I mean, you're not there trying to punch AJ, right? But it just seemed like y'all were so amicable. Like the relationship was so cool. Because AJ looked at him like, I mean, is it beef? And Wilder was like, nah, ain't no beef. And he shook his hand. But at the same time, I don't expect Wilder to be like, F off. But Big Baby Miller and AJ weren't bed buddies up there. I don't know. I'm confused. Everybody. Those were the X5.
Twitter fingers.
Cheese. His name is Cheese.
It's cheese, snitches. X-Files, mother. You can state the truth and still show respect. True. It's just a critique. Yeah, but I'm going to tell you, if you think I'm weak, don't try to shake my hand off. Deontay Wilder said he signed a 2-fight deal. He signed a 2-fight deal with you. Let me wait for that to be announced, man. That's a lot. That's a lot. 10 days to the reckoning. I'm gonna be here. We're gonna be here with a Christmas hat on and Christmas lights and peppermint drinks and all that shit. We're going ho ho ho. We're gonna be having a ball. But honestly, me and AJ 2020. Don't do that, dog. Don't do that, dog. Don't do that, dog. Dude, jump on. I'll send the link right now. If that's you, I'll send. Break the news right here on this channel. No, say it. Show your face, brother. Deontay Wilder. There's no way you're gonna show your face. Show your face and say that's you, and it's 2024. You want me to send the link? Tell me to send the link. Tell me to send the link because I'm about to go. I'm pro fighters under the PBC format biz. Okay, it's describing fighters can kiss 20 million paydays goodbye if you're a superstar fighter. Why you say that? Let me see. That's not him. Okay. Join the fantasy boxing league so I can whip your ass. Now chicks talking shit because the fantasy box, everybody links to the fantasy boxing league in the description box. We're going to release that soon for everybody. Right now it's for members only. Let me see. Cause he got love for him. But that's just the black two sugars. That's just the black two sugars, but he got love for him. Okay, fine. I ain't seen Wilder. Wilder. You want me to send ShowBizz? Any clarity? You want AJ beat Wilder? No, I got 10 bands on Wilder knocking out AJ. I'm putting that on MyBookie immediately. When I say stuff pro somebody, don't mean that I'm think that they'll win every fight and shit. I'm just an unbiased dude. I don't have no grudge to keep on anybody. Where send the leak. Now that's talk. Where's Wilder? That's not him. Boy, yeah. Now, if it ends up being true, then okay, I mess with you. But dude, you ain't gonna spin me like that. I got a very respectable platform. I can't just be throwing out shit. Hold on, let me see. I think I just saw him say something, but I can't find it now. My friend, the doctor in ShowBizz and Black Sun got in a disagreement. Yeah, I know. But I'm just saying, brother, show up. Stop bringing that up over and over again, bro. Show up. I'll send the link. No? See, that's what I'm saying. We ain't got that kind of time. Thank you guys for showing up and showing out. Listen, that was a bomb. If they had a 2-fight deal and they're going to fight each other in 2024, I'm the first one to apologize. All right? I'll tell Wilder to his face. Sorry, Bomb Squad. That's my bad. All right? But damn, what do you want from a brother? All right? Fight twice. I'm going to put 20 bands on Wilder knocking out AJ. I'll put 20 bands. Let me see. Don't forget your predictions been wrong lately. No, they've been absolutely right. You ain't been around lately. Oh, he looks like a dummy. Hold on. This guy's an idiot. This guy, he hasn't been around. My prediction's been nice. Hold on. Let me give him that dumb shit. That comment was dumb. Thank you guys for showing up and showing out. ShowBizz the dope. I'm out. Listen, tomorrow is just going to be a video. Facts Friday. Definitely do a show. And we got Jake Paul fight to cover that night. That's a lot to do. On Friday, I figure out how to do that right. Saturday, we have Bam Rodriguez versus Sonny Edwards. Everybody show up. Have your drinks. Have a good time. Later, Biz. Much love. Thank you guys for showing up. Hit the like on your way out. Thank you so much. Goodbye.